Hi, are you starting a new YouTube channel, or you are exploring some ways to make online income, or you have already started this activity and you are still struggling? For your information, I am in the same boat. So maybe we can work together and I can help you with all the information that I have still experienced, all those fears that I have overcome, and the challenges that I am facing at the moment. You know, half of the people fail in this world because they do not use the experiences of the others. So I have come up in front so that we can share the experiences and I can share you what I have experienced. And you know, when you go to the YouTube, you find dozens of YouTubers who are making a lot of money, who are sharing different ideas of making money online. But believe me, I tried few which did not work for me, which is obvious because the challenges, the circumstances, the opportunities, the strengths, weaknesses, all those things, they vary from person to person. So you have to see what fits for you, what is applicable for you. So in this series of the video, I will be explaining a step by step all those things that I will be experiencing, and maybe it will relate to you. And at the end of this video, I am going to announce something which will be extremely helpful for you and to me as well. So please stick around and let's start with this video, starting with the fears, that how I overcome my fears to start my online income or online journey, and then I will be discussing how I have started with. So stick around. The biggest fear that I had was that what my employer will think about me if I will start doing something, starting showing my face in the YouTube or some online money making earning activity if I do. So what my employer will think. So when I explored it with and I discussed with many of my friends who are already doing similar activities, so there are few things that you should understand. First of all, either you are using your company name to market your channel or your online revenue stream. This is very important. Are you in a contract with your company that you will not be doing any online such activity? Number 3, are you leaking or sharing some confidential information of your company to your users? Are you working during your office hours? Are you using your office environment to shoot your video or provide some information related to your office on the YouTube channel or to your audience? If the answer of all these questions is no, so don't worry. You are just making an activity which is not impacting your work environment, your work related, and it is not against your work ethics. So don't worry. Rather, you should be proud of it that you have some talent and you are contributing your skills or your knowledge to help people. So this was my first fear, which I overcome by discussing and by reading some articles, and even I discussed with my peers also. So I think this is how I have overcome. Probably if you are also facing the similar fear, so just think on it and make sure that you do not use your any single information related to your office to your audience, because that is definitely confidential and you must have signed an NDA, non-disclosure contract with your company. So do not disclose anything. So this is how I overcome my first fear. My second fear was that whether it's workable or it's doable. We watch a lot of videos on the YouTube or different platform. People are making this money, they have become millionaires in a year or less than a year. So I thought, let's give it a try. Unless you try, you cannot experiment. And I tried to reach many famous YouTubers, but nobody, I could not get any contact with somebody. So that was one of the challenge or a fear. So unless you try, you cannot experiment. So that's why I thought to take an initiative and let's try it ourselves. So this is how I overcome this fear. So let's do it. My third fear was that I was little shy to face camera, and I was not sure whether I shall be able to record a video and share it with the users. But gradually, with how I have overcome this, by every passing day, I think that I am improving. I am learning a lot of things. People are commenting on me, my friends, my family, they are suggesting me how I can improve. So I am gradually improving. So the fear is gradually going, and I'm following Mr. Pat Flynn, who is a guru in smart passive income, and he's saying don't care about your voice, your quality, your color, your lighting. Let's start it. So the moment you get used to it and you improve automatically, and it's a learning curve basically. So I think if you are having a fear whether I can do it or not do it, and how I look like, how my voice sounds like, don't worry about this. Don't worry about anything, just do it. My another fear was that I am doing an executive job by profession. I'm a business intelligence leader and managing the team for providing business intelligence related solutions. So I was thinking, if I start my YouTube channel and start explaining the people how to make money, what people will think of me, what my family will think, what my other people will think. So but definitely, as I mentioned, I have overcome this fear. So let people think whatever they are thinking. If you are not harming anybody, if you are just contributing with your knowledge, it's okay. And as Pat Flynn says, that you have to contribute to the people's life. Time is very important for everybody. So if you are giving a value to somebody, you should proud of this activity rather fearing off. So if you are helping the people, feel proud and feel contented. So this is how I have overcome with this fear. Another fear that I had was that how to manage the time. I'm a family person. I'm a father of 5, so I have a lot of responsibility with respect to my children, my family. So how to manage time when you are doing an executive job from 9 to 5 and you have family responsibilities. So how to manage an extra hustle. So it all depends on the time management. So initially you think you shall not be able to do this, but believe me, I have learned one rule. If any other person can do something for you, don't do it yourself. You should do only that job that only you can do that. Let me give you an example. For example, when you record a video, it requires minimum 4 to 5 hours of video editing to make it in a proper way, to remove the your mistakes, all these things. So it requires minimum 4 to 5 hours to edit a video. Initially I was doing editing myself, but it was taking a lot of time. So I have taken a supporting hands who are helping me to edit my videos. And so this is how initially you have a fear that how I will manage the time, but gradually you learn how to manage your thing. So this is how I manage this fear as well. So gradually things are improving, alhamdulillah. Another fear that I still have is, for example, you are working with Facebook, or you are working on the YouTube or LinkedIn or Twitter. So if any rule changes or anything happens, for example, when the war happened in the Russia, so all the accounts related to the users who were in that vicinity were blocked. So this is a fear that I am still carrying, that what happens if any rule change or any mistake happens and you have a big list of the subscribers, you have this many hours spent on this channel or any online income stream, and all of a sudden it stops due to any XYZ reason. So what will happen? So this is still a fear, but there are certain ways how you can dilute that risk by saving some precautions. Number one, there are some things which are in your control, and there are few things which you cannot control. So don't think about the things which you cannot control. Let's think about those things which you can control. For example, violation of the policy. This is very important right now. For example, YouTube or the Google, they are very strict in their compliance. So you should study YouTube policies, advertising policies, referral policies. All these policies are very important, and I am already preparing one video on these things, because I want to safeguard myself. Since I am already working, I'm doing a great homework to list down all these things. So in coming days I will be sharing those videos as well, containing all the information that I would be gathering. So this is how you can manage fear by preparing this or acknowledging this. So this is very important to understand. So this is a risk that is, or a fear that I still carry, but I can mitigate this by a lot of homework, by taking support from the people, or by taking precautions and taking proactive actions. You know, the funny part is that it took me around 3 to 6 months to overcome these fears, and I was really afraid of doing all these things initially. But definitely with the help of Pat Flynn, because I have taken his course. It's a paid course, but believe me, it's worth. So I took that course, and it helped me to meet a lot of YouTubers, to a lot of people who are already making money online. So that helped me to understand that really things work, and gradually the things improve. But it's a long journey. You have to be persistent, you have to be patient enough to understand the challenges, to understand how the things are working, to understand different techniques, experiment based on your environment, your circumstances, your challenges. So it's all about you, what you can do, what you cannot do. Something working for somebody else cannot be working for you. So it all depends on you. So you have to understand, you have to listen to your body, you have to listen yourself. So this is how the things will work. Yeah, there is one more fear which I am still carrying is, for example, there are a few websites that are asking to take surveys or some clicks or something. So this is also one stream of the online money making. So I am experimenting different things gradually, and still I have a doubt that some are legitimate or not legitimate. So these are some fears which can be done only if I will experiment, or somebody will really experiment whom I know and whom I can trust. Definitely there are for every platform on the YouTube you will find the success stories or the failure stories, but I want to experiment and I want to reach to the person who has really done it, and who can witness it for me that yes, it's happening, it's not happening. So that's what still fear I'm carrying. So I'm experimenting all the things, and I will be keep on sharing all these information that I will be experimenting. I will be definitely posting on on this channel in this series. Now, coming to the $1 million question, what revenue stream or what online money making system to start with? Either you should start your online money making journey from filling some surveys, or giving some user testing, or starting with a YouTube channel, or there are different streams. So what stream you should opt for? Again, it's a subjective question. It depends on your skill set, your background, your available opportunities, your circumstances. All these things matter and depend on and vary from person to person. Now coming to the last part of this video, where I promised in the start of the video that I will be announcing something. So I'm going to announce about MTS. When I say MTS stands for My True Subscriber. These are the people who think that what information I am sharing in this series of episodes, where I will be sharing my experience, the things that I am experiencing, I'm experimenting, and I will be sharing with you, it is helpful. So please write in the comment MTS and your location, so that I can know that yes, something is there whose life is getting changed, or who can get benefit out of it. So if I get minimum 10 MTS users, I will be too much encouraged, and it will make me excited to record more useful information and more insight what I am doing, how I am doing, so that you can learn out of it. So I'm looking for messages from you. If you think you are not in the same boat, don't write it, it's okay. I'm looking for only minimum 10 users who are really thinking, who are believing on my words, and I will be helping them out. I will be reaching them out, and I will be available for them, so that we can learn from each other, we can experiment each other. Sometimes you know, in the life you need a small push. You are already you are going on a route, but sometimes somebody gives you a small tip, and you go to another direction, and that takes you a bigger target, bigger something. So that's why and this era is an era of community, where you cannot survive alone. You need people, and you help people, and you take help from the people. So that's why I'm looking for my MTS. So let's see, if I get minimum 10 MTS, I would be very happy and I would be excited. So looking for my MTS. If you are not interested in this video, so don't worry, it's okay. Thank you very much. But I will be waiting for your comments. Thank you very much. As I had mentioned that I shall be sharing you my progress and the scorecard where I am in with respect to the YouTube monetization. So the target is to have 1000 minimum subscribers with 4000 hours public watch time. So at the moment I am having 376 subscribers with only 5 public hours, but things are improving gradually. So still, since I am working, so gradually things will improve, and once I get my true subscribers where I think I will be contributing, so I will be working a lot for them. So hopefully things will improve gradually. Thank you for sticking around. As I promised in these episodes that I will be sharing you my efforts, my activities, and my progress as well. So this is my dashboard that shows that I am at the moment having 376 subscribers and with only 5 public hours, and it has been result of 5 videos which I have shooted in last almost 26 days, because I just started last month. So things are improving gradually, and there were 2 videos which I had promoted through YouTube ad, which gave me a lot of subscribers, by the way. So but I would record a separate video on the detail of the techniques that I am experimenting and using to grow my channel. So that will be I will be sharing a separate video for them. But for this time, this is my scorecard, and I will be keep on sharing my scorecard in every video. Thank you.